Hello guys, we are back today. So I'm going to start with my NYX glitter primer. So there's that. And now we are going to go ahead and move on to our eyebrows. So I have this, and it is a brow pencil. It's a dual-sided brow pencil. It worked really well. But I'm gonna grab our angle brush, and I'm gonna try and do a little bit of a different brow today. So I'm just gonna start by going outwards, making my arch. So this is your arch, the underneath. And then your arch on the top is gonna be more around here. So if you want to fill that in right away, you can. I'm going to be going for a little bit more of a pointy eyebrow. Eyebrow. Let's go ahead and get the other one done. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and be starting with a pink shade for my first color. This is going to kind of help make sure the transition between crazy colors from purple to red to black to all those colors just end up blending well. I am using my M507 brush. It looks like this. It's more along the lines of something for very lightly in this area, or maybe down here, just depending on what you're trying to do. This is kind of just to get the color to transfer. Very light, moving in here along the crease, and move on to a deeper color. So I really want to go in with like this magenta right here. This is going to be the starting point of the rest of our makeup. And I am using the M321 brush, as you guys have seen me use before. This is one of my favorite brushes. This one you're going to start more, if you see where my eyes crease right here, this little line, this is where I'm going to put this because we have a lot of colors to put in here. So we got to kind of blend up as much as possible. And you see me dotting it. This is helping me evenly distribute my color before I start the blending. And if you want, you can grab your blending brush or something like this. This is actually my M173 brush. I like this brush because I feel like it blends out or buffs out what I need it to. This also kind of helps bring my pigment a little bit higher. With the purple right above it, this is more of like a lavender color, so I'm going to go in with that with the same color still on my brush, and I'm going to go right above this. Out here as far as you want to, because if you have a baby wipe or any kind of oil and water that you can put on a paper towel or a soft cloth, you can always clean that up and make it as sharp as you want it later. I'm actually gonna go in with this cute little purple right here, and I'm gonna put it in the same exact spot. And this is just gonna make this a lot of a more deeper color. I am going to be using my little Cabral thingy-majigger. This is gonna help. The red that I have in this palette is really, really good. I love it. The only thing that I don't love is that it doesn't come out as red as I would like it to. So what I will be doing is putting this on and really packing that red shade in where I want it. And the pointier you have your pencil, the better, because the more defined of a line you'll get in your crease. And I do like to roll it. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I was just rolling it on my little towel that I have to wipe off my brushes after I use a specific color. Just to get all the wood, if there's anything on there, off. That way it doesn't like poke my eye or make me feel crazy. So what I like to do, what you can do is you can start where you want your line to be and just pull straight down. Just giving you because this is setting a guide for you to know where you're going and what you're trying to do. So you can either do this and pull in very lightly, because I do want this to peek out a little bit more than I normally put it. And this is a unique crease brush, and we are going to go in with a red, this red right here. It looks orange, but I promise it's red. This one, like I said, I'm gonna like pack this in here. I really wish I had more of like a fire hydrant red rather than this red, but it's gonna do us justice regardless. I'm actually gonna now go in with a black on this little bit right here, and I'm gonna show you the do's and do nots of this right here. So when you go in with a black color, you typically don't want to get a lot. That's not enough, but you don't want to get a lot because this will take over your entire makeup look. It will go all over, you'll overblend it, and you'll end up taking it to the areas you really did not want this color to go. Less is more. You can always put more on. You can never take this off unless you're gonna go wash your entire face after you've just spent all this time doing it. So don't put too much black. And this right here is just to kind of help the smoky eye look. I'm gonna end up going back in here with like a deeper purple here in just a second, just to kind of define that cut crease and make this as bold and dramatic of a look as possible. So here I like to grab a blending brush or this brush. I really like this brush. I feel like it does what I need it to do. I like how round it is. It gets my makeup, and it's also surprisingly satisfying to use on your face. So there, I just kind of blended that out a little bit more. So I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more black, and we're just gonna keep dabbing this in this little section right here. So I'm very lightly pulling this in here, and as you can see, I'm not really trying to move it too much. I'm just trying to get a little bit of that color in there. And it actually made that purple a lot deeper looking than what it was. This I'm dragging all the way out here because it's going to end up making me look like I have a wing liner once I clean it up. So I'm gonna get my blending brush, and I'm just gonna do little circles in this area until this purple and black are blended really nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna use the M421. It is a flathead brush. I'm just going to lightly wet this. I'm pretty sure y'all can see the difference from this one to this one. This is why I like wetting my brushes. Done. I'm gonna go back in with my M321 brush, and I'm kind of gonna get this dark purple again, and I'm just gonna go back over my crease very, very lightly, not really trying to grab too much This is just to create some more depth in my eye. So we're gonna go ahead and move to the under eye, and I'll show you guys how we can accomplish the same thing up here and making this flow very nicely back into our inner corner. Okay guys, so I thought that I had pushed play for this next clip and I just completely didn't. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna read you everything that I just did in a falsified motion so you guys get the idea of what I did to clean this up. I'm like literally so sorry. What I did was I got my M507 brush, just tapered off. It's actually really cute. I went in with the black, so I got my black first, and then I went along this area right here and packed it in. And I just made sure that I kept keeping up with the consistency of the darkness that I left in here, as well as down here. Then what I did is I got the magenta and the lavender, and I mixed them together. And then I also blended that from this corner here into here. I did not touch the black. I actually used two different brushes for this. So I used the crease brush for the black, and I used this brush for the purple. And then I ended up going back in with the black with this brush and blending these two together. That way they looked like they were just flowing. I just did the same thing on this side. And then what I did was I grabbed my M431 brush. Sorry, it's tapered off at the end. So this is like my highlight brush. I really love this thing. And then I went in with a white very similar to this color, and I just went along the brow bone. And what I did is I just went in here and I very lightly touched along here and put down my eyeshadow. And then I started to blend downward. After we do our highlight on our eyebrows is we are going to grab another blending brush or something similar. I have my M173, sorry, my dyslexic booty hind. Can't figure things out right now. And I'm gonna go in with this pink right here. And we're just gonna go back over that top area of the brow bone, very lightly right here. Okay, so there's that. So I actually have a glitter. This is gonna go in my inner corners, and I'm actually really excited because I haven't done this before. So I'm just gonna tap this because I know that the second that I open it's gonna go poof, and I don't want that. This is literally like so pretty. Ugh, yes. Hi, purple. Anyways, this is gonna go right here. So what I do, don't judge me, okay? Because this is what I do. I get an eyelash glue, little dab right here in the inner corner where I want my highlight. This actually helps the glitter stick much better and stay longer. So once you get that done, so I'm just gonna grab a different little flat brush that I have, and I'm just gonna lightly dip this in there. Tap it a little bit. We just want a little bit of that glitter speckle, and I'm just gonna dab it. And I'm just gonna keep picking up until I have that area covered. Okay, so I can't find my duo lash glue yet again, so we're just gonna go with our igloo. I'm just gonna put this on the lashes. Kind of just trim the plastic pieces on the inner corner so they don't make me itchy. And there you have it. You have a red and black and purple gothy vampy look. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy making them for you. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know down in the comment box, or, you know, just don't. It's up to you. free will. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you all for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye.